You have sample problem number one, steady state conduction through a plane of wall. A concrete wall has a thickness of 0.25 meter and a thermal conductivity of 1.4 watts per meter Kelvin. One face of the wall is maintained at 25 degrees Celsius and the other face at 5 degrees Celsius. The wall has a surface area of 10 meters squared. Calculate the rate of heat loss through the wall. So for the solution, we have the heat transfer here. K times the area times the temperature difference here. So T sub 1 here is 25 degrees Celsius. And T sub 2 here is 5 degrees Celsius. And our K here is 1.4 watts per meter Kelvin. Area here is 10 meters squared. And the thickness here is 0.25 meter. So our Q here is the heat heat flux here, 1.4 times 10 times 25 minus 5 over 0.25, our the small letter Q. So that is 1,120 watts. So the rate of heat loss through the wall is 1,120 watts. So problem number two, heat conduction through a composite wall. So a composite wall here consists of two layers. So layer one, brick thickness 0.1 meter, thermal conductivity 0.7 watts per meter Kelvin. Layer two, insulation thickness 0.05 meter, thermal conductivity is 0.04 watts per meter Kelvin. The inner surface temperature is 120 degrees Celsius, and the outer surface temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. The area is 5 meters squared. Find the heat transfer rate and the temperature at the surface between the two layers. So the thermal resistance here is L1 over K sub 1 times the area plus L sub 2 over K sub 2 times the area. So R1 here is 0.02857 Kelvin per watt. R sub 2, thermal resistance is 0.05 over 0.04 times 10 5 equal to 25 Kelvin per watts. The total resistance here is the sum of the two is 0.25857 Kelvin per watt. So our Q here is a heat transfer. Our small letter Q here is the 359 watts. This is the heat transfer rate. So the interface temperature is 120 minus T sub I over R sub 1. And 359 is equal to 120 minus T sub I over 0.02857. So we are going to find the interface temperature here. So 120 is T sub I here is equal to 109.7 Celsius. The answer here is the heat transfer rate is 359 watts. The interface temperature is 109.7 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we're going to total thermal resistance for a composite wall layers in series is L1 over T sub 1 times area plus L sub 2 over T sub 2 area. So derivation here. So in a steady state heat conduction, the heat transfer rate, small q, is the same through each layer. So no heat accumulation here. So Fourier's law for each layer for the thickness is sub 1 conductivity equal to T sub 1 times the area. So the hot temperature minus the temperature at the temperature in between here over L sub 1. For layer 2, thickness, L sub 2, conductivity. So we have K sub 2, thermal conductivity times the area. Then the temperature the temperature at the middle here is T sub I minus is the interface temperature minus cold temperature over L sub 2. So where T sub I is the interface temperature between the two layers. To define the thermal resistance, so we can rearrange Fourier's law in the form of Ohm's law analog. So Q here is equal to delta T over R. So the thermal resistance for each layer is R sub 1, L sub 1 over T sub 1 area. For layer 2, R sub 2 is equal to L sub 2 over K sub 2 times the area. So the total temperature difference across both layers is uh, hot temperature minus the cold temperature here is equal to this. So we have the cancellation of the T sub I here. So since Q is the same through each layer, so we have the hot temperature minus the temperature interface temperature over R sub 1 equal to T sub I minus T uh, cold over R sub 2 here. So combined resistance, so we are going to add the two resistances here. So the total overall heat transfer rate becomes this. So analogy, just like electrical resistors in series, thermal resistance add up when heat flows through layers one after another. Okay, we have problem number 3, radial heat conduction through a cylindrical pipe. So a steel pipe has inner radius of 0.05 meters and outer radius of 0.06 meters. Thermal conductivity is 45 watts per meter Kelvin. Inner surface temperature is 180 degrees Celsius and outer surface temperature is 50 degrees Celsius. The pipe length is 4 meters. Calculate the heat loss rate here. So the Q here is 2 pi times K times L times the T sub 1 minus T sub 2 over ln of R sub 2 over R sub 1. So we have the given here T sub 1 equal to 180 degrees Celsius. 180 degrees Celsius. T sub 2 is 50 uh, degrees Celsius. So our ln here is R sub ln of R sub 2 and R sub 1 is ln of 0.06 over 0.05. So this is equal to 0.8 centimeter. So the Q now by substitution is equal to the heat loss rate from the pipe is approximately 801.3 kilowatts. So here is the step-by-step derivation of the formula. Derivation radial heat conduction through a cylinder. The formula applies steady state heat conduction through the wall of the hollow cylinder like pipe. Start with the Fourier's law, this one. Then for a cylinder, the cross-sectional area A changes with radius. So we have here. Then where R here is the radial position and L is the length of the cylinder. So by substitution here, we have the Q, so P times the area, 2 pi R L dt over dr. So rearrange and separate variables, QDR to negative 2 pi KL R dt. So this is Q over 2 pi KL dr equal to negative R dt. To integrate both sides here, so since Q is constant steady rate, to get this one. Wait, this is incorrect for cylinder because the area changes with R. So we must integrate properly with respect to the variable R on the right side. So the correct integration here is Q dr over 2 pi k LR equal to negative dt. Now we are going to integrate this. with respect to R. So we have descriptions, integral from T1 to T2 dt. So this is negative. So integral of the dr over R from R1 to R2 is equal to the ln of R2 over R1. So we have T sub 1 minus T sub 2. Then solve for Q here. So this is the final formula. The formula accounts for the changing area as radius increases. So heat flows radially outward if T sub 1 is greater than T sub 2. The logarithmic appears because of the cylindrical geometry. We have the references here. Berkman, Levine, Incropera, fundamentals of heat and mass transfer, and edition, John Whaley and Sons, Marsdo Jaeger, conduction of heat in solids, and we have the different references here. So see the references.